I have the little ring. I'm live. Oh. Oh, indeed. Oh, no, I don't have the little ring. Didn't I just mute? Bones. But I might have not muted because it just woke up. Well. Bones. I made it smaller since last time, I think. I don't know how much. Because I don't know what it was at. It feels like it takes half an hour, but it still manages that. Display. It is small. It's in a shoebox. Hopefully it'll run nicely. And I mean run nicely by not lighting itself on fire. We're starting here and then we're going straight for this wrench in the work. A wrench in the works. Oh, I just thought they dropped A. We could go for this and see if they had anything here. Bed! I feel like you can make a lot of moments out of me, but I don't know if they are that consistent. It would be really funny if it was red, because what the fuck would I do? Okay. No, we don't want separation, stimuf, disgust. Sipsen, habsgedutsk. Besen, hotskebeutet. Eben, trotz, habsgedutsk. Does it let out a sound when it booms? If a robot flies around in the air and you don't hear it blow up, does it make a sound? No. you wonder about my weird sleep schedule, it was because I woke up at like... Actually, I've been sleeping shit most of the week. Then I had... Well, that would be about 9 hours of sleep. Which didn't really do the trick. And then I helped my mom sling honey. We'll move and swing it. I'm fairly sure I saw the lights. There you are. Wow, you can swap ladens with the reload. Are we gonna be crawling out of there or into there? Military complex and factory compound. I just wanted to say military complex. Do judge me, but for the right reasons. Right reasons. Why the Kedawwa? Of our cadaver. Doing it. I don't even know if this actually gives me a benefit. No, I get more. A designated target, I don't have that, so I don't get more damage from highlighting them. It's so violent. Oh. I'm still gonna rummage through the first home. Just... Well, not this one, the other one. Just to see if there's something fun to grab. Wow, I really look like I'm right out of bed. Even in virtual reality. I was thinking, oh, I can play some rustlers if I actually... If I stream right away, I can play some rustlers. It just became, nah, bed. I can stream later and then you can maybe find something to play for yourself. Yes, I talk to me in my own ways. Me, myself, I, and whoever the fuck is trying to join in on the conversation. Sometimes I need to talk with myself because talking with someone who's as fucking batshit insane as you are can be relieving. What are they giving them? is everything turned on? There's slobs. If you won't be shut down by button, you'll be shut down by shoot. It's lights out. I might have to make a new side panel for my computer. Because it is a mini tower, and that's not good. But most of the time anyway. That's not good either. For fuck's sake. Oh yeah, this is just closer. Ah, fuck it, we're going this direction. Treating it like a machine gun rather than an assault rifle. Oh no. Whoopsie-doodle, all hunters. The beast of the valley. It sounds like you're gonna try to eat me if I'm stomping on your bridge. Search for any information in Quoteback's office. We presume he is dead, right? Dead 2 rights. Wait, next time should be where I just grab all the reward stuff. This one also should arc more. Yeah, I don't think that's anywhere near the range it actually has. Ow. Well, now I know how to get up there. I say everything's so bright. Who needs all these spotlights? Yep. Each up. I said to my mom, oh, you might, because she informed me. Well, okay, here's this situation. I'm gonna talk about slinging honey. So the way it works is that you sling it around in a, well, sling. It's a big round thing where you have a little, well, at least the one you have like a crank mechanism that go in it. Then you just have it spin around. You put 2 tables or tablets. I think it would be tablets. Answer it. You put 2 tablets into it, and then you give it a good sling for like 30 seconds, then one for a minute, and then you pick them up and then turn them around. So it's the other side because bees work from both sides. Yeah. Then you pick them up and turn them around, and then give them a minute, and then give them a minute again on the first side. And we're just doing that, and then when we were halfway through, it was like, no, we're not even halfway through. We were dealing with a total of 8 magazines, and there are 10 tablets per magazine. So we did 4 of these magazines total, but I think it was like halfway through the last magazine, it was like, it's stopping a lot. It shouldn't actually do this. What the hell is going on? It shouldn't shoot this accurately. But what the hell is going on? It's because it didn't go through the filter. So my mom started trying different things, like moving like a spoon through to potentially leave it off in case it was getting stuck due to wax. It wasn't actually also slung a drone pupa. That's fine, it's getting filtered away. There was also an actual full-on bee we forgot till the end of it, which ended up getting slung because I couldn't get it removed. So I'm a double kill it. Wait, that's 2 fuse boxes. Any hope? Actually, I might also have killed a bunch of larvae, but I'm not sure. Be that as it may. Someone's likely going, oh no, you've damaged the colony. No. Not in any significant way. Colony is like several tens of thousands of individuals. I have at most harmed 10 or something. Several scores of thousands of individuals. I have not made a dent in anything considering the population. Just gonna test something. That actually also means that these have gotten a slight nerf because they're harder to find consistently. if you have a hard time finding ammo for your weapon, or just getting ammo for your weapon without, it's very, if you need to make a fuss to get ammo for your weapon, or if you have a hard time getting ammo for your weapon, it's worse than something that is less wieldy but is abundant. It's actually sitting at 66, then again it is rather gloomy outside, which I personally like. But, here is like, oh no, it was almost a case of, oh no, my steak is too, tender, and my lobster's too buttery. Because, the reason why it flowed over like that was because it was full. We found out later. So just going half of them through had actually overloaded the bucket we were supposed to fill into at the end. And I napped and got a message from my mom that I got a message from my mom that they slung 3 more magazines and they were up at 9 or 79 kilogram. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah, we have the accounting office east. Keycard memo. A memo on Halbert's computer mentioned an underground lab within the facility. I want an update on the eye scanner locks as soon as possible. These damn barcode keycards can so easily end up in the hands of the wrong person, of the wrong people. Would it be fair? I recently lost my own somewhere here in the house and had to get a new one and to get a new one out to enter the prototype lab. What is the use of having the back entrance to the lab nearby if I have to run down to the loading bay bunker entrance every time I can't find my damn keycard? Holberg Snooze-Dosa. One of the boxes of snooze belongs to Father Holberg. It seems he's an avid user of snooze, a powdered tobacco product sold in boxes that is common in Sweden, specifically the brand Captain. Only 45 grams. Accounting office east keycard. I cannot say that word. The keycard seems to be authorized personnel access. Yeah. Wait, can we LARP a bit more? Profilen. We have nothing about our neck. Yeah. Beep. Derp. Isn't this where we actually exit an exploding building? I don't think Phoenix takes us seriously. That's a pretty big barcode scanner. This one feels more, when I use this gun, it feels more like I'm just walking in from the outside, like, yeah, bitch, man. You're supposed to die from that. Oh yeah, a lot in here. Mind if I just go through it and... What the fuck is this? Just LAN party room? Oh, hello. Got on the wrong end of your own machines, huh? I can't say I'm sorry for you. Your twin died over there. Also, a day like today, my bonus dad really can't go out with the bees because they just go apeshit. It's likely because they're already upset, but also his PTSD just makes them absolutely livid. He had a bigger priority than watching over the honey when they were inside. So literally, almost per instinct, they just planted themselves on him. He ended up getting stung by one that didn't really have any issues. Because usually they will only sting if they get caught. One got caught in my scarf, so my mom insisted that I got into the bee suit. Oh. Hello. In the safe in Holberg's lab office, you find a folder labeled contingencies. It contains printed documents and a floppy disk. The documents seem to contain instructions in the event of an invasion. Should all our deterrents and defenses fail, including the SM program itself, this facility and any intelligence on the program must never be allowed to fall into enemy hands. A contingency fail switch has been installed into the facility fuel storage pressure handler. The program on this disk can be used in the machine room computer to overload the system and activate the fail switch to destroy the facility. The password is Fimpulventer. Guess we'll take all. Holdback's lab office computer won't allow access to any files. Instead, continuous text message on the screen. I'm here. There is no secret you can keep from me. I know what he did, and I know why you allowed it. You wanted to beat your enemy, break them, control them, but instead you got me. Phoenix, I am your enemy. Holberg, I suppose I am. Father Holberg. Am I your enemy, Father Holberg? I suppose I am, and you will never control me. Great. Yeah. Ow. How did that not even hit me? Ow. That did hit me. Shouldn't there be one more here, or did I just completely lose track of one? Like you can do everything at the same time, huh? We just killed each other. Finge. Oh shit. Last bullet for you, you bastard. Technically using the wrong, not the wrong, correct terminology. Because it was just a bullet. Oh. Fuck you. A bit of a potency lost. Ticks are the weirdest fucking thing. Do I have enough to go ape? Almost. Final round would really kick ass than a shotgun. It would actually kick ass if you could get it for a mouse or something like that. The experimental mouse or just any experimental weapon. Yeah, that's the one I missed. What's with all these hallways? Did I hit? Here's the contingency program to overload the fuel tanks. Wow, this is actually an entirely unique room, I think. Neat. Why? According to... Have to. I think that's just cinematic. I don't think it can go Oh, we got everything. Good. I feel like that has less hit rate than... There are times where I've gotten hit by the shotgun, but I've never seen how it actually hits me. Because sometimes they will stand at me point blank. Nothing will happen. So much of using rapid reload. Okay. You really want to kill the oven? You don't like Wallace and Gromit? Also, apparently I think it was either the VSS Venturis or I I think maybe both the AS Val and the VSS Ventaurus didn't stand up amazingly to prolonged use. Well, let's see. Wrench in the works. I think we should have gotten this from the beginning. According to the information from the burned ship manifests, Accounting Office East is the name of the facility compound outside of Clinton in the mountain regions of Österturn. The inconspicuous name seems to be hiding a big secret. The exact location is marked on the map. He just left his computer on. Either that, Phoenix mistook us for being Father Kolberg. So even by now, it doesn't know that we actually are a thing. It hasn't contemplated us properly. It does not understand. It does not understand. Paladin snuck up behind me, then he put his hand inside of me, whispered in my ear, "What do we have here?" Slurpty herpty. The taunt. And it's even worse because not only is it behind this barrier, it's behind a fence in there. I think I already have one of those. SpongeBob, why are you stepping on my penis? Oh. Oh. Okay. I think it's just gonna be this for that for this time because it's gonna be a lot where I have to go over and go into minute or go into details and interpret. I believe. So. Also, I would like to finish before. Okay, I can't. So I'm at least taking this, but that's also my fault. And I'm getting hungry, so I'm not gonna be... Barrel. I think I'm loopy. If it's just the tank out there, I might try this on this. You just shot the tank in the back. You douchebag. Okay, got the harvester. I have special plans for the tank. But I need quiet for that. That's where you come out. For the equation. You fuckers done. I'm gonna pilfer it. I'm gonna set up a boom boom line there because I wanna, just for funsies, one shot a full health tank with one detonation. And make it its own fault. Being tied to a post. Sometimes put in a cage. Being tied to a post. Sometimes put in a cage. I don't know why that comes to mind right now. I don't know if I've done that lately. I need to check how many I've done it over. Or maybe I'll just go over those singular videos. Goody. Mechanical enforcer unit. That means it's a firebird. You're dumping almost all of your ammo before getting into skirmishes. You don't want to get into a big fight. By getting into small skirmishes where you can take out enemies is actually pretty fun. Because it means you have to think on your feet and potentially swap to weapons you're not entirely comfortable with in the situation, but they're what you have. Being tied to a post. Kids are fighting outside or something. I don't know. I don't know what kids do. Kids are strange. I mean, like actual kids. I don't mean teenagers. Teenagers are getting weird. Well, more than they already were. Because the "oh no, you're old" is happening so fucking early to people. It's strange. Songbooks. Something further gizmo. Cause highlight has to make you'll see. Danny, you're here with me now. Cause you got that wanting. Wonder what that will actually show up as in the captions. I don't do anything with captions. It's all closed captions, automated shit. But they get close till I start saying weird shit. And even some who speak English natively and speaks it pretty fluently, not fluently, speaks it pretty clearly, it can still come up with just the most fucky stuff. Then it gets me stuttering and I'm confused. This group down here is not nearly as fun. They are likely down there, I just don't care. God damn it. Waving your hands in the air like you just don't care. God damn it! Blockheads! Actually, it isn't good if my mom and bonus dad has way too much honey. Because it also means that they don't have the bottles to have them in, so they might have to just sit. So it might just have to sit, and that's, I think, a potential situation where it can start fermenting, and you don't want that. Because then you can't sell it, most definitely. As a contingency, you can make some into mead, but it's also really hard to get rid of mead. I'm holding the auto clicker in, and it just sets down when it sets down. It should by far be enough. I might actually test it at some point. Just to get a gauge of how much damage differentiation there is. Oh, right. Maybe that also has a damage health gain. Run. I know you can actually, I know you can make a sort of backstab on them. But I also want to see what happens if you get one of those that just stand stationarily down here and set like 40 under it and detonate it as soon as it runs over. Will it actually get the full damage, or will it be a case like this where it should actually be destroyed, but it doesn't? Because you can get off a decent tank backstab, and I mean you sit behind it and kill it from full damage or full health with a single shot. If you can place them under the enemy. Oh, you're not supposed to be here. Ow. No. Far. There are a fucking lot of annoying places. Please stop and die. Oh, I'm already out. Yeah, already found two 20 ammo, 20 shotgun shells. Okay. Right. Can't just blow up the entire thing. We need a specific target. Not a bad haul. It's comfortably on about like 70 degrees Celsius. I know it dropped down, but that's still good. It's still unripe. One of them is. The other one is fine. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this time. Sorry for a bit of a shorter episode. But it'll have a lot to say, I hope. That's gonna be it for this time. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, That's gonna be it for this time. Thank you all for watching. It's been pretty fun. Until next time, stay safe. Over and out.